Did I get you? Sorry. Okay, so October is my favorite month. Horror movies, scary shit. But I've just been so busy this October. It's usually a busy month for me. It's me and my wife and I's anniversary, second year of being married, and we now volunteer at the haunted mansion in like the area where we live in New England. I'm not gonna bother explaining directions to you guys if you're watching me from Japan or something like that, because you won't know where the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, we work inside the mansion. So I was hoping to do a Halloween, October-y, scary themed Aaron Strange episode, but I haven't had the time. So next year. But how about we do a recent game pickups? I have a little bit more than last time. Last time I only had like 4. This time I have like 7 or 8. But I won't ramble on for like 25 minutes like my first 2 videos. So this is part 4. Welcome to part 4, motherfucker. Good God, is that what I look like? I got Super Team Games with a couple of jackasses running around. Can you see that? Right there. Right there. Couple of idiots jumping over logs. I remember playing this when I was little. I never owned it, except for now. I know you need the track and field, obviously, right? Where's my finger? Right there. Which I'll have one of these days. I don't really know how much they go for. It's obviously on the list to get. They're jumping over a log of shit. Of course, they put the blue guy in the back. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Number 2, RC Pro-Am. Just kidding. RC Pro-Am for NES. This is kind of like one of those semi-top-down, like 3/4 whatever fucking mathematical equation viewpoint, and everyone shares the same screen, I believe. But it's the awesome thing is this is for 4 players. I played this at like a Ames or a Caldor's or something like that, way before the days of Walmart, like on those big setup kiosks or whatever. But because I think they were trying to sell the 4-player adapter, which I used to have, but when I moved the first out of my parents, like the 9th time, I got rid of it. I believe there's a Pro-Am 2 too, but I can't remember. Anyway, this one is, oh god, another licensed piece of crap. Bart Simpson versus the Space Assholes. This game blows. I suck at it. I remember renting it from Blockbuster or Endless Video, whatever it was, when I was a kid, and I was just being pissed off at it. Oh, I almost made an LJN joke. Actually, I think LJN owns Acclaim, or Acclaim owned LJN, or something like that. But I mean, we all know about this game. Pretty much anything licensed sucks. 8.5 times out of 10, and that tradition still stands today for the most part. But yeah, Bart Simpson versus the Space Mutants. Y'all know. This one intrigued me because it's gold, and it's not Zelda. It's Duke Nukem. I mean, the ultimate stuntman. And it tells you on the back how to take care of the game instead of. It's like reading how to take care of a gremlin. Remember that? But about this, it's one of those unlicensed games by Chimerica. Yeah, by Chimerica. And they had to make that thing in the back where you like flip it to A, I believe it is, position A, to make it work in your Nintendo to get past the region lock or whatever the hell it is. I don't remember. But I also have another one of these things right here. I think this was in my first pickups video. That Quattro Adventure. Is this? Yeah, that's Chimerica too. I still haven't tried this. A friend of mine said it might not work because I don't have an import Nintendo, but it might be maybe in the position A, position B. What is this? A fucking teaching me how to have sex? I know how to do that. But yeah, and like, what the fuck is with the handle? Like, oh, I don't know how to pull out the fucking game. So position A, position B, and it has a big aid to help you pull it out. So are they trying to tell me how to fucking play the game or how to use my penis? Because I know how to use that. Next we got Defender, the reboot on PlayStation 2. I haven't played this in forever. From what I remember, it obviously still has the old Defender mechanics to it, flying around and picking up astronauts and prisoners and dropping them off at your base, which is similar to Choplifter, which is also... sorry. Yeah, so it has good music in it. 2 players. I picked this up at this kind of shady place that sells old games. That's where I get a lot of them from if I don't make it to the flea market. And I get a little extra cash, I'll just go and see if they got anything new at this store. But they have kind of retail prices, which is when I'll get into one of the second to last games I'm going to show you guys that I picked up today, actually. But yeah, I don't remember how much I paid for this, but I haven't played it yet. Haven't really had time, but maybe I'll play with my stepdad. I love the old Defender games, and I think I already said that. But yeah, Defender, PlayStation 2. Oh God, why do I own this again? Quick story. So me and a couple of friends camped out to, well, I didn't camp out, to get Xbox 360 when it first came out in 2005. I can't believe that was almost 10 years ago. Wow. So I pre-ordered my 360, paid it off, and I wanted to have a game or two to play with it. And I got this, I believe Quake 4, which I still have, and that same week the 360 launched, I picked up Condemned 1, which is an awesome game. Play that game. I used to only play scary games around this time of year in October, but I haven't had time. I'm ruining my own October. So, yeah, Condemned, Quake 4, and the special edition of this. Perfect Dark Zero. Now you may have seen my memories video when I was talking about how awesome original Perfect Dark is for N64, but this not so much. I don't know, it just feels like it was rushed. I was so fucking excited to get this, but I didn't even have the internet when it came out, so I don't think I've ever played a match of this online. Never. That just scared the shit out of me. Well, so this is Zero, Perfect Dark Zero. This is a prequel to Perfect Dark. It tells the story of Joanna Dark. She looks pretty. She looks hot. I'd give her the business. Some of the guns carried over from Part 1 into this, but I don't know. It just seems bare bones. Like, the music is awesome. The graphics are pretty. Like, they're almost like those. Like Rare, the company that made it and created it and did Donkey Kong Country and Jet Force Gemini, had this weird way they would do textures that made them look 3D, like on the SNES and N64. Like, it's hard to explain, and they carried that over into this, so it almost looks like cute in like comic booky as opposed to something realistic and gritty, which worked for it. But I don't know, like, and I was just so depressed because the multiplayer was like, it only came with like, it shipped with like 5 maps, but you could make the maps like version A, B, or C, and they would, so that each map was a decent size, but like version B, if you're in the city and you do version B, it might open up a couple of buildings so you can hide in them, while version C may have rooftops, or you can go down into like the grotto where there's like a boat you can walk across. It's weird. And they added vehicles, like there's some weird ass hovercraft, but the jetpacks are awesome. They show a picture on the back. The jetpacks are pretty cool. They have legs, and you like sit inside of it, almost like it's a wheelchair or something, and the legs move if you use it on foot, and then you can float around and shoot everyone. It's cheap as hell, but it's fun to use in multiplayer. Is that all I want to say about this? Oh, one other thing that fucking pissed me off was Microsoft bought Rare, like from under Nintendo. I almost said from under cheese. And brought this to 360, made this original for 360, and all you can be in multiplayer is 6 characters. Like 2 different versions of Joanna Dark, and her dad, and like 2 other characters, or 3 other characters. Fucking retarded. Like, they couldn't have put in Conker or some of the people from Killer Instinct, like, just for fun. Like, come on. I mean, at least in Call of Duty or Halo, you can like dress up your guy and like change them around so people stand out. Or even in the original Perfect Dark, you could unlock like 80 different character model bodies and then put a different head on them. Like, you could put the alien head on the midget guy that wears a tuxedo. Fucking stupid. It's like they didn't even try. And I think Microsoft knew. Like, they knew, oh shit, this game's like not done. But yeah, the 360's coming out in like a month. We just put it out. Who cares if it's not done? I don't even think they patched it. They knew we were buying shit. You fucking Microsoft piece of... So anyway, it has its moments. I don't know. I haven't played through it again. I played through like the first mission again when I brought it home the other day. But one more funny fact about this was I picked this up at GameStop. But hold on. When I got this on launch night of my 360, I paid whatever the special edition was, the one that came in the case and everything and came with the book. Was well, the book. They both all come with books, but it was like 60, 70 bucks or whatever. You knew Microsoft. You knew it was gonna sell on the name alone. Sold it forever years ago. I don't remember, but I got this for $1. Well, 99 cents to be exact, but $1. $1. I want to go back in time and punch myself in the fucking balls for spending more than $1 on this. So enough of this. Maybe we'll do a game night of this with some friends. And here's another one. This I picked up. This was on my list. I was thinking about it all day at work. I'm like, oh, I wonder if they'll have such and such there. And usually this game's in the case, marked for $10 to $15, I think. And it's the only one in the series I'm missing. So they didn't have it in the case this time, and I was like all depressed. I'm like, of course, it's because I wanted it. They fucking knew, some higher power knew, and just sold it, or whatever you want to say. So anyway, they had it on the regular shelf. It was buried behind a couple of games, and I paid $5 for it. Turok 3. I picked this up today, $5. But this one, it's a little more straightforward. I didn't cheat to beat this one. I used to rent this. I didn't cheat to beat it when I rented it. But you could be two kids. I think you were like Turok's daughter or son. I don't know. Forgive me. It's been a long time since I played this. A very long time. There's a year on it. No, whatever. It's been a long time since I played this. I beat it with the guy. Like, I picked the kid. Because what's interesting is each world is different. Like, I think the girl jumps higher, and the brother can, like, crawl under places. So, like, each world that you go through is different depending on which brother or sister character that you play as. But, yeah, I like this. And the multiplayer in this is a little bit better than Rage Wars. Remember Rage Wars? That's like the multiplayer-only Turok game. But, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna play through this again because I had a soft spot for these games. I even liked the semi-recent one. Well, it's not recent now. It's like 2002 or 2001. The attempt at a reboot. Turok... the fuck's it called? Turok, Evolution? That one was kinda cool. But, yeah. Turok 3. The multiplayer maps in this are pretty fucking cool, and the characters you can be in multiplayer are awesome. So this game had a full campaign, and it was a cartridge, which there was very limited space on these cartridges. This game has awesome music, each world looks different, and in multiplayer, you could pick like 15, 25, 20, 30 something different characters. But not in the highly advanced from the future Perfect Dark Zero. You piece of ass! Oh shit. Couple more. I guess this counts as 60, but not really, it's 1. And I'm fucking freezing, and it's probably because I'm not wearing any pants. I got this. The ColecoVision Flashback. I never had one of these as a kid. I was way too young. I wasn't raised on Nintendo. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the history of me. My grandparents, or my grandmother, bought us a Sega Master System way back in the day, so technically I was a Sega kid, but my grandparents and my mother had an Atari, so I fondly somewhat remember Atari, but I don't remember ColecoVision. I mean, I remember it, but I don't think I had ever played it as a kid, or a youth, but this has 60 games in it. It's one of those ones that's made for, you plug into your TV, hopefully nothing falls out when I open it. Of course. There's the system. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. The controllers, and like I said, where's the games, you may be asking? They're inside the motherfucker. There's a couple of, what do you call them, homebrew games that were like recently made that were also put on here. One of them, I can't remember what it's called. Mecha 8. That one's awesome. you're like a girl that is in a robot that flies through a city. It's almost, the graphics look like Nintendo, almost like NES, but and the music's pretty cool. But it's so funny. I bet you in like 20 years we'll have these, but it'll be like an Xbox 360 that has all the games on it, or they'll find out some fucking way to rip you off by making you download each game or having to pay some kind of subscription fee or something like that. Fucking Microsoft. That's it. Oh, you like my Misfit shirt? Can you see it? Best band in the world. Well, that's it. You guys, where's my mask? You guys have a safe, happy Halloween. Watch lots of horror movies. Don't eat too much candy because you don't want to get a stomach ache. And take care, you guys. Have a terrific one. Stay out of the rain if you're living near me because it's raining out. If not, whatever. Enjoy the sun or the cold. But, yeah. Have a good one. Aaron Strange out.